In energy development, one question matters more than anything else. Is the project fully funded or not? Today, we're looking at what happens when that question is finally answered and what it means for execution from here. I'm joined by Ryan Smith, President, CEO, and Director of US Energy. Ryan, welcome to the watch list.
Hey, Ricky. Good to see you again. Glad to be here.
It's lovely to have you back with us. So, Ryan, you've now closed the expanded debt facility and fully funded phase one at Big Sky, effectively removing financing risk from the project. What does getting to this point mean for US Energy and for shareholders also from here?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a major milestone for the company and, frankly, a really important day for our shareholders. Phase one at Big Sky is now fully funded. Between this debt facility and our equity capital markets activity in early March, the capital needed to bring this project into commercial operations is in place. The capital risk that's been hanging over the story is effectively off the table. And the terms matter here. This is among the lowest cost debt capital available in the market today. No prepayment penalties, no onerous structural terms, no financial covenant testing until the first quarter of next year. And that gives us real operational flexibility through construction. We're incredibly grateful to our banking partners. They've been with us through this. They've done the diligence, and the structure they supported reflects the quality of the underlying asset. And what it means for shareholders is that the story from here is fundamentally different. It's about execution, not financing. The next set of catalysts are operational, construction progress, commissioning, commercial agreements, first helium out of Big Sky in Q1 of 2027. That's exactly where we want the market's focus to be, and that's where ours is.
And with funding now secured, the focus shifts entirely to execution and delivery. So, what are the key operational milestones that investors should be watching between now and the first commercial operations in early 2027?
Yeah, there's a clear catalyst path from here, and we want investors watching it closely because the next 12 months are where this project comes to life. On the construction side, we're mobilizing with our EPC group on the long lead equipment procurement right now. We expect to be installing the infrastructure over the coming quarters and commissioning the processing facility later this year. On the commercial and regulatory side, we're in the very late innings on two items that matter a great deal to this story. Our EPA MRV approvals are in the final stages, and we expect completion in the near term. That approval is what unlocks our qualification for Section 45Q tax credits, and with an estimated $130 million plus of phase one tax credit value at stake, this is obviously a very meaningful value driver. We're also in advanced stage negotiations on a long-term helium offtake agreement with a major global industrial gas company, and we anticipate being in a position to announce commercial terms here very shortly. From there, the path to first commercial operations, helium sales, carbon management revenue, CO2 enhanced oil recovery at Cut Bank is expected to begin in Q1 of 2027. So there's real momentum here, a lot of activity, a lot of catalysts in the near term, and every one of them moves the story forward and builds towards cash flow generation at Big Sky in early 2027.
So, a clear shift from financing to execution, where delivering on construction and hitting milestones will now be the key drivers of value. Thank you so much for your time today, Ryan.
Absolutely, Ricky. Thank you, sir.
Once again, that is Ryan Smith, President and CEO of US Energy Corp. For more on the Big Sky Carbon Hub and the company's strategy, visit usnrg.com. That's all for this episode of The Watchlist. I'm Ricky Lee. Make good choices today.